Hello, Goddess, and welcome to an all-new energy check-in here at Empowerment Experiences, where we are looking for, finding, and yes, reclaiming our power all along this which is each our own self-love empowerment journey. And with that, Goddess, we are doing an all-new spread. I'm really excited. And I'm not sure if I've already said that we're doing a new spread, and because that's what we're doing. And I'm really excited to share that with you. It is a which way? Which way are you going to go? You have two paths. Which path are you going to take? And so we're going to explore that today. And as we begin, let's go ahead and clear the energy and calm ourselves right quick, because we have to be grounded in exactly where we are so that we can actually look in the direction of each of these two different paths and see the clarity that we are asking to see. So with that, come with me into the forest for more than the trees. Let's discover and embrace all this intuition sees. Together we shall come to know that which we need to reclaim our goddess power on this divine journey indeed. And that journey, as I said, Goddess, finds you at a crossroads. Two paths you can choose from. Which way are you going to go? Which one is the most aligned with you? Now, first and foremost, as I lay these cards out for us, one of the most important keys to tapping into the path ahead and where you are to be going is by grounding into this present moment. We're going to set these up here because I have a very limited space here. And you want to ground into exactly where you are. You want to be crystal clear with where you are here and now in this moment. And then you want to empower yourself with an opportunity to look down one path, to feel into it, to visualize what it could be like. But most importantly in that is the tapping into how it feels. What does it feel inside you? Does it feel aligned? Does it feel like it's the path of least resistance? Most likely not no resistance, but least resistance. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other path that you have as a choice, right? You want to genuinely allow yourself to ground into each perspective individually, separately. You want to allow yourself to explore and kind of journey down the path a little bit to really allow yourself and empower yourself with the certainty, the knowing that yes, this is the path I'd like to go down, or this is the path I'd like to go down, or perhaps it's, oh, definitely not that, so this path it is. So that's what we're going to do with this spread here, the two paths ahead Pegasus spread. And with that, this card is the land. This is where you stand, right? This is where your feet are. This is where you find yourself right here and now. Wow, Goddess, you are definitely in an activation space. Like, that's genuinely where we all are, individually, collectively. There's so much change underway, and there's so many paths, more than just two, right? There's so many paths that you're being called to take. There are things, people, circumstances, memories from the past that are coming up in incredible amounts. The like magnitude is the word that I want to go. Like the magnitude of what is coming up right now is mind-boggling, right? But that's because you are in the midst of this activation, this next level, this whole new you, this whole new earth that we're all here to help create and contribute to and co-create with. This is where you are, goddess. This is why right now for you personally, this path feels so overwhelming. You feel so indecisive, so unsure, because there's so many things that are, there's like sparks is what I'm seeing. Like all of the tinglies and the sparkles, of course it's sparkles, right? All the sparkles all over you, all of these things that are activating within you, so many options, so many choices. You've got to be the one to allow yourself to, with this spread, and of course, again, as I've already mentioned, with that feeling in and tapping in, you've got to be the one to narrow it down for yourself and say, okay, this is what this option is. This is what this option is. All right, so here we go, goddess. First path, first option, first bit of clarity if you were to take this path, and only you know what path one is. So in fact, before you continue with this video, and you're sure that you have this path before you where you are at a crossroads where you could go either this way or that way, make a note of that. Write it down on a piece of paper and allow yourself to say, this way represents this option, this way represents this other option. All right? So card number one, this is the left wing of the Pegasus, shall we say. This is the blessing or the gifts of your first path. Oh, the blessing. The blessing would be the chaos. Literally everything that doesn't fit, that doesn't align with the ultimate vision of this path, of what the end goal is, there will be chaos. Everything has to be topsy-turvied up. The table has to be flipped. You have to create a whole new structure, a new foundation, a new structure. Like the bare bones of things has to be different. You cannot create the new from the old. You have to literally create an entirely new in order to build the new. Makes sense? Order from chaos. Trust in this chaos, goddess. Ride the ride. Know that everything is working out, even if and when it does not appear as though it is. So allow yourself to see the chaos as a blessing, because it is. Again, that chaos is the very thing that is clearing the path for what you are asking for. All right? So that's your option there. The challenge of this path, so the blessing, interestingly enough, right, is the chaos, okay? The chaos this is going to bring you if you choose this path. But the challenge, manifesting dreams, the challenge is it's in this space, right? It's going to be very, very challenging for you to keep your alignment with manifesting your dreams, because this chaos is going to wreak havoc. It's going to, again, put you in spaces and places that cause you to doubt, to question, to experience so much frustration that you may even want to give up. How often do we have that, right, goddess? How often do we have that, right? The chaos just becomes so overwhelming. The uncertainty so blinding that the dreams get blurry. The vision gets hazy. Things get foggy. And you begin to doubt that it can even happen for you. So this path is going to be extremely challenging. There's going to be an immense amount of growth, an immense amount of, what's the word? There's the pressure, right? Under pressure, like the making of a diamond. That's what this path is, because that's what the outcome is that gem, the vision, that gold at the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So the outcome of this path, of path number one, transcending, You are guaranteed to transcend whatever the perceived obstacle that you see right now. You will transcend all of this, the chaos, the challenging of manifesting the dreams. You will transcend it all, goddess. That is this path of activation. You will reach the point where, yes, you will rise above. You will reach that next level. It is guaranteed. It won't be easy. It might seem simple in a lot of ways, meaning the clarity will be there in the respect of, with this simple facet here of you tapping in and tuning into your own connectedness and being able to say fuck yes to that or fuck no to that, whichever one it is. That's what's really going to benefit you on this path, is the strengthening of you transcending these old versions of yourself, transcending the chaos, really bringing you to a new space and place of knowing, of your power, of your abilities to create what you want to create. And so whatever this outcome is, this direction, goddess, know that, again, the universe has your back. Regardless of what path you choose, it does and will always work out in your favor. It will always be for your best interest and the best interest of everybody else involved. So there's nothing ever negative about either path or any path you ever take. Whatever becomes negative is through your own lens, your own chosen perspective. All right? All right. The other direction. So as we had the blessing, the challenge, and the outcome, here we go again. This is the blessing if you choose this direction, if you make this choice. If you, instead of saying no and going this way, you say yes and you go this way. Retreat. So this is where you are choosing, right? This path is going to bring you into a lot of inner focus, a lot of going within, a lot of really tapping into your power, kind of putting some space between you and any and all external drama and chaos. Whereas over here, you're going to be in it. You're going to be in chaos. On this side, there's going to be chaos happening, because that's what's happening right now, is this immense change we're all in the midst of. However, on this path, the chaos will not be so directly impactful. The word I think is coming. So directly impactful in your life, because you're going to be so focused within in terms of getting that clarity and tapping into and really honing the clarity and your power and your purpose and your choice for being on this path. It's you nose to the grindstone. You're focusing on you and yours. You're not going to let a lot of other things outside of you distract you over here. So the challenge with this, however, would be to give yourself grace, as well as giving others grace, to realize that this path, again, this is a path where you're choosing to focus more on you, which means you're going to be saying no a lot. This path was a yes path, saying yes to things. And whatever the chaos that brings to it, to saying yes to your dreams, yes to transcending, here you're saying no to that option of the path. You're not necessarily saying no at all to manifesting your dreams or transcending what needs transcending. What you're saying no to is the action that leads you through this path. The yes action that leads you this way. You're going to say, no, I'm going to go this way instead. I'm going to focus more internally and allow for and give myself grace when I feel as though I'm not doing enough, I'm not focusing in where I think I need to be focusing, because again, all these other distractions will come up for you. That's how it works. They will come up. The question is, are you ready to say no? Are you ready to say, no, I'm focused here. This is where my power is. This is where I'm giving my attention to, because where your attention goes, your energy flows. What you focus on is what expands. What you think and believe is what you create and receive. And it's all about you being as much in your energy and not allowing for all the chaos, right, of taking in all this other stuff. Whereas this, you're listening so much more to your inner knowing and almost disregarding what any of the outside world is telling you. Whereas over here, there's a lot of external influence over here. This is more internal influence. All right. So giving yourself grace, giving others grace for this journey, for your journey, for everything that we're all going through together, right? All right. And the outcome of the no path, magic. Your magic. You on this path, just as here you're transcending into a next level of you, over here you're going to ascend to the next level of you. You're going to expand in the magic of you. Your awareness of the magic of you that you have, that you possess, your power that you have, it's going to be so much more apparent to you because you're spending all this time focusing within, internal, whereas this was more external. And both paths lead you to where you desire to go. What is the difference or the clarity between the two is how you're going to experience the path to get there. What are going to be your major themes on your way? All right. So magic, the magic of you, goddess, the magic of you. So with that, woo, these are your choices. These are your, this is your yes path, your no path. This is the sky, the clouds, the stars, the above. This is all of the infinite, just all of the infinite. That's all I got on that. Oh my goodness. Generosity. That no matter what, you can be sure that the universe is being generous with you and is eager to be even more generous with you. And you've got to be more generous with yourself. Be more generous with the inner standing and the patience with yourself and the grace with yourself. Allow. That's what I just keep hearing is that word. Allow for the generosity along your journey. And let us see what we have for angel number time. Hey, we haven't done an angel number draw in a moment, so I just wanted to mix it up here, have a little bit of fun. Woo! And we have, drum roll, angel number 44. And you know what? I am definitely feeling, let's grab a second one because it's two paths. Two paths. Which way? And then we have 14, 44 and 14. Let us see what we have. Angel number 44, because that was the first one. Angel number 44 is telling you that things are moving in the right direction. Oh, goddess, you cannot make this up. That again, no matter which you choose, you're always heading in the right direction. 444 says you are not alone, because you're not. The archangels are around. Ask to receive support. Your soul support team needs your permission to help you, goddess. This cannot be stressed enough here, that you have free will. In order for your spirit team, your soul guides to step in and actually do something on your behalf, you have to ask them. You have to give your consent. Consent in this realm is everything. Everything. Consent, consent, consent. So you have to actually open yourself up and ask for your guides, the angels, what have you, to come in for you to do something on your behalf. So just ask, goddess. 444 Reminds of support and stability, that you are supported, that you are the one that facilitates, maintains, sustains the stability within you. That power, that responsibility, that is on you, goddess. Angel number 44 points out about establishing solid foundations for yourself. Right? Like I was saying at the very beginning, can't make this up, where you can't build the new right on top of the old, because it's a completely different structure. It's a completely different foundation, because it's a completely different building, a completely different world of what you're creating. So you have to be creating then that stability, establishing these solid foundations for yourself. Get that clarity, goddess. Clarity, clarity, clarity. Angel number 44 is associated with your passions and your drive, like your desire to show up in this world, to share with this world the magic of you, goddess, the desire, the motivation, the passion that are your dreams that you desire to manifest. All right, so angel number 444, or angel number 44, I'm so used to saying 444, angel number 44, last but not least, to remind you to continue on your current path. You're already doing it. You're already on the path, goddess. Like I've said, no matter what path you choose, you are on the right path. Say this mantra with me. I am where I am, and I am exactly where I am supposed to be. Let's say it again. I am where I am, and I am exactly where I am supposed to be. Because, goddess, if you were supposed to be anywhere other than where you are, you would be. It is that simple. You are not in the wrong place. You are not in the wrong anything. You are exactly where and when you are supposed to be. Next, we have angel number 14. I don't get the low numbers very often. Angel number 14, talks about grit and zeal, like being ready for that. Again, the toughening up of this journey, being ready for what's coming. It's like change is imminent. That's what 14 is talking about. Change is imminent. You've got to have grit to make it through this change. You got to grit your teeth and buckle down and prepare for the uncertain. Because again, change is imminent. 14 also talks about being flexible, being adaptable because of this change. Angel number 14 speaks of justice, unity, and independence, making right what was wrong, bringing, again, balance, stability back. Angel number 14 speaks of determination, optimism, strength, and enthusiasm. It says to prepare a harmonious environment for major changes ahead. Just like 44 was talking about, creating that solid foundation for yourself, right? Because you are the one that gets to give the descriptions, the perspective of your experience. So you're the one who gets to choose to allow for yourself and empower yourself a more calm and more harmonious and more easeful environment and journey through these changes ahead. Angel number 14 also speaks of funneling intense energy into proper channels for empowering outcomes. You want to have an empowered outcome. You want to feel empowered at the end. When you get there, you have to take any energies that contradict that talk against your abilities, your power, that talk against your being empowered. You've got to take all of those energies and funnel that toward intentionality, what you are creating on purpose, what you intentionally want to be experiencing here. That power is in your hands, goddess. And last but not least, angel number 14 speaks of being careful for what you wish for. Keep positive focus. Again, back to that, funneling that intense energy into proper channels, because you've got to keep the positive focus. This change is happening fast. It's happening intensely. So everything is amplified. Even the good, goddess. Even and especially the good. But that's why you're taking what's negative and what's out of alignment with what you're desiring. Regardless of which path you choose, you're still going to end up at the destination you desire. Keep focus on the destination you desire. Regardless of what paths, what options lie ahead, that goal in the distance, that's what it is. That's what you're focused on. That's what you're taking action, aligned action with, is that outcome there, right? So with that, goddess, woo, this was fun. This was so awesome. If you would like to book your own personal 2 Paths Ahead Pegasus spread clarity session with me, you can do so at IamEmpowered.as.me. That's my direct booking site. You can also learn more at empowermentexperiences.com, as well as you can click the link on there for booking a one-on-one session, which again, to book directly, it's at IamEmpowered.as.me. This is the 8-card 2 Paths Ahead Pegasus spread. And I am so grateful for you hanging out with me today, goddess, as we got this clarity for exactly what's going on and, well, which path is the most appealing, is the least resistant, the most aligned, right? Here you are, goddess, 2 paths ahead. And I remind you, as I am here to do, that the power to create whatever you desire to be creating, the power to know that no matter what path you choose, it is the right path for you, and you will always end up where you are supposed to be, because you always are where you're supposed to be, regardless. That power, goddess, that power is in your hands. Because I promise you, that power is and always, always has been inside you. Namaste.